Hi everyone, welcome to True Path Astrology. This is Rajni. Hope you guys are all doing well. And this is the monthly predictions for the month of October 2021 for Scorpio Ascendants or Scorpio Lagna. Now, if you have number 8 written in the first house of your chart, then you are a Scorpio Ascendant or your Lagna is Scorpio. Now, this will be a general prediction based on transits and based on Vedic astrology. And of course, I'm not talking about your birth chart where planets are assigned a certain position in the chart at the time of your birth, and that remains static. But today, we will be referring to the transit chart where the planets are currently in the sky transiting. So my main hope of doing these predictions, monthly predictions, is to give you some peace of mind by removing the elements of uncertainty from your future. At the same time, also help you prepare ahead for any low periods and help you leverage the good phases for the month ahead. Now, I want to let you know that I have spent a good amount of time, my time, to study the chart with deep research, and I'm presenting you with these results and hope you benefit from these predictions. So we'll now see how these planetary placements will impact your personality, your temperament, your attitude, your communication and interaction ability with the others, and your family relationship, your career growth trajectory. We'll also talk about business, we'll talk about finance and wealth for you in general, harmony in your marital and love life, health, unearned money and inheritance from various sources, if applicable to you, and also we'll talk about your luck factor this month. Now, those who are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so that any new videos I post, you will be notified of that right away. Okay, now let's look at the placement of planets for you. Now we have Venus and Ketu in the ascendant in the sign of Scorpio. Then we have Jupiter and Saturn, both retrograde in the sign of Capricorn, in the sign of Capricorn, of course. And Jupiter is also debilitated here. But because Jupiter is with Saturn, who is placed in its own sign, this forms a Neech Bhang Rajyo, which is going to be overall good for you. And it will bring some good results, which we'll talk about later in the video. But there is going to be one very important event this year, which is both Jupiter and Saturn are going direct this month. Now, Saturn will go direct on October 11th and Jupiter will go direct on October 18th, which is going to bring some positive impact on all of the 12 signs this month for all of us, positive. Then we have Rahu in the sign of Taurus in the 7th house. Then we have Sun and Mars and Mercury in the sign of Virgo. And on October 17th, Sun will move into the 12th house in the sign of Libra, where it will get debilitated. Then on October 22nd, Mars will also move into the sign of Libra, joining Sun there, and Sun will get debilitated, as I said, in the sign of Libra. Now, good news is Mercury is exalted in its sign of, in its own sign of Virgo, which is going to bring you good results, which we will discuss later in this video. And also Mercury is retrograde, so giving you more powerful results. So now that we saw the placements of these planets, let's move on to see how these planetary positions are going to impact your personality, your family, your relationship in general. Now, Mars is your ruler. Now, Mars, although in the 11th house of gain until October 22nd, which will bring you good financial gain, but on October 22nd, Mars will go into the 12th house of expenses. Now, Mars could make your speech a bit more aggressive than usual, affecting your personality, as in you may come across as an angry person at times. So the main important thing you may want to remember this month is to control your anger and speech. And if not, you could alienate those close to you because of your angry personality. We all know that relationships are very important in our life. And those relationships are something we have worked hard so long to maintain. And so we need to do best to keep them stable. Now, Venus and Ketu combination in the ascendant could mean that there could be obstacles you may face in moving forward with things in general in your life. So work on keeping your confidence level high and think through properly before making any decisions. Your mind may be a little confused when it comes to decision-making abilities this month. So be careful of that. Your family will be supportive to you this month. So seek their help in decision making if you like, and that may help you a lot this month. Your relationship with close family members will be generally good. You will receive respect and admiration from others this month, and your children will be a source of happiness for some of you. Now, some of you may have some sort of celebrations happening at home for you this month. So let's move on to look at your financial situation. Now, ruler of the 11th house of gain is Mercury, which is retrograde and which is also exalted, bringing you very good overall gain this month. So those of you in banking, accounting sector, or chartered accountants, you will find this month to be very gainful. And also those who are in business, you will find this month very profitable. You will come across people in your business circle or network circle who will become very useful to you, and they could somehow bring you some kind of gain this month. Now, some of you could be beneficiary of sudden unexpected wealth this month. You will find happiness around your home. Those dealing with property matters will find this month to be quite favorable. Now, if you are planning to buy a new vehicle this month, it will be very favorable for that as well. Now, Mars in the 12th house will make sure that you are in total control of all your expenses this month. We can say that the month of October is going to be financially strong for you. Now, those of you who are students, this month will turn out to be favorable for you, especially for those students who are into management related field, and you will do everything to gain knowledge this month, not just bookish knowledge, but also general worldly knowledge. I would say you will find opportunities, several opportunities opening up for you for higher knowledge, gaining higher knowledge. Excuse me. Moving on to career. Your career matters will go fine for you this month. You will gain through your career. And Sun is a ruler of the 10th house of career and profession. And Sun is placed in the 11th house of income and gain. So can't get any better for you this month. Now, those of you running the time period or Mahadasha of Sun, you may get opportunities to go abroad related to your work, especially after October 17th. And those international dealings will prove profitable to you. And your confidence level in your career matters will be all-time high. Now, those who are in the business of their own, this month may not be that favorable to you. There is likelihood of you facing some obstacles in your business because Rahu is placed in the 7th house, which is not considered good. And Venus, although aspecting the 7th from the ascendant, is sitting with Ketu. Now, Rahu and Ketu in this axis could leave you a bit confused, and you may have to fight with the thoughts whether you'll be able to complete the planned things in your business. Because of these nagging doubts, you will find it hard to make decisions related to your business. So if you are aware of the nagging doubts, you know why you have those thoughts. So make prior decisions and stick with that decision, and don't let your doubts come in the way, I would say. Or you could seek some counsel from other experts on decision making. Definitely don't get into, I would say, major risky investments in your business at this time. Moving on, let's look at your marital partnership and love and romance for you this month. Rahu is sitting in the 7th house of marital partnership, and Venus is the ruler. And Venus is sitting with Ketu, which means there is bound to be some misunderstanding with your partner if you're not careful. If your relationship with your marital partner is already weak and is suffering, then you need to be extra careful and don't do anything to aggravate the situation at this time. Be mature and brave and do everything possible in your control to keep the relationship intact. Now make a resolve to not bring ego into the relationship, and you'll be able to slowly but steadily strengthen the relationship. If you make a resolve in your mind to redeem or salvage the relationship, you can definitely do it. All you need to do is make a decision to work on the relationship to salvage it, and you will be fine. Now, those in love and romance, you will need to be careful with the love partner, as some of you could see some heartbreaking type of situation. Now, if you are in a situation where you are building the relationship at this time, you may want to double check and make a thorough evaluation of the other person before taking or moving on quickly into that relationship. Otherwise, you may have to face some disappointments. And for those who are looking to find a partner or get into a relationship, I would say hold off on this if you can for some more time. Or if you think you have met someone, you may want to take one step at a time and not rush into the relationship at this time. I would say take your friendship slowly and use that time to evaluate properly and see if that person is the right one for you, and then only move ahead. As for your health this month, Mars is the ruler of the 6th house of health, and Mars is well placed. So Mars is going to ensure that you will be free of illness this month, and any challenges you may have had in the past will slowly fade away, and you will start to feel energetic. And some of you could join a gym and you will take care of your health and do your daily routine properly. And some of you may take up some sports activities with the aim of improving your health. So this was the overview for the month of October for all Scorpio ascendants. Hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave your comments below, and don't forget to like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.